The $500,000 USD V12-powered Rolls-Royce Ghost is now old luxury. A Chinese tech giant just unleashed a digital flagship luxury car that makes the Ghost look like a relic, and at a fraction of the price. We're diving deep into an unlikely showdown, the Huawei-backed Maextro S800, a digital dream machine, versus the timeless Rolls-Royce Ghost. We'll dissect everything from their raw specs and mind-bending features to their underlying philosophies, and yes, even their sales figures, which, trust me, tell a fascinating story. Just 5 years ago, you would have never expected this to come from China. If you want to understand where the future of luxury transportation is truly heading, whether it's in bespoke tradition or bleeding-edge innovation, then you absolutely need to stick around to see how these two titans clash. First, the basics, specs. On one side, we have the Rolls-Royce Ghost, a statement, a whisper of old money, and frankly, a masterclass in internal combustion luxury. Under that majestic bonnet lies a 6.75-litre twin-turbo V12 engine, pumping out 563 horsepower and 900 Newton-meter of torque. It's a gentleman's rocket, hitting 100 kilometers per hour in a respectable 4.8 seconds. Its length is a stately 5,546 millimeters, with a wheelbase that whispers legroom for days. It rides on the architecture of luxury, a bespoke aluminum space frame that no lesser car gets to use. It's magnificent, it's analog, and it's everything you'd expect from a brand that literally invented the concept of waftability. Now, enter the challenger. The Maextro S800. This isn't just another car, it's a tech demo on wheels, a silicon-powered luxury statement from the East. Its top-spec tri-motor variant boasts a mind-boggling 852 horsepower. Yes, you heard that right. Almost 300 horsepower more than the Ghost. It'll obliterate the 0 to 100 kilometers per hour sprint in a scorching 4.3 seconds, putting it firmly in supercar territory, not just luxury sedan. And it does this with zero tailpipe emissions, either as a pure BEV or an EREV. Dimensionally, it's a hefty beast itself, at 5,480 millimeters long, making it a very direct competitor in terms of sheer presence to the Ghost. But here's the kicker. This thing is rocking an 800-volt electrical architecture, meaning it can juice up faster than you can finish your artisanal coffee. In the Ghost, handling is all about waftability, that ethereal sensation of gliding over the earth. The ride is everything. It achieves this zen-like state through the planar suspension system, a complex engineering marvel featuring a world-first upper wishbone damper unit above the front axle. This system is augmented by a stereo camera system known as the flag bearer, which scans the road ahead to instantaneously adjust the damping rate for any imperfections. It literally sees the future of the pavement and prepares the car before the wheel even hits the bump. Its all-wheel steering system is subtle, calculated to tighten the turning circle, only enough to make a colossal car feel effortlessly elegant. It's not for agility, but for dignified precision. The Ghost doesn't drive, it processes the road into pure silence. The S800, however, is built for digital dynamism. While it uses standard dual-chamber adaptive air suspension and continuous damping control, the industry benchmark, it elevates the concept of body control with active hardware. Its fully controlled chassis leverages the lightning-fast response of electric motors to manage pitch, roll, and yaw. This isn't subtle, this is active computational control. The four-wheel steering system is deployed not just for convenience, but for genuine, shocking agility that belies its massive 5.48-meter length. It shrinks the car around the driver when cornering hard, giving you a sense of confidence and responsiveness that is completely unexpected in a vehicle of this footprint. The S800 doesn't just manage the road, it dominates it with silicon-powered reflexes. The Ghost's interior is an acoustic vault, an analog masterpiece. The focus is on the flawless execution of natural materials, hand-stitched leather, perfectly aligned wood veneer, and the iconic hand-placed fiber optics of the Starlight headliner. Luxury is defined by the absence of noise and the presence of impeccable craftsmanship. The rear cabin is a two-seat theatre of bespoke perfection, designed to feel like a high-end Mayfair club. The S800, though, treats the interior like a spacecraft. It's a biomorphic AI-driven sanctuary where technology bends to the user's will. Its materials are high-grade, genuine leather, suede, polished aluminum and crystal accents. But the privacy is computational. Forget a starlight headliner. This is the full starry sky ceiling, complete with an illuminated pattern and dynamic lighting that adjusts color temperature based on ambient conditions. The rear seats are zero-gravity thrones, designed to perfectly mimic a weightless posture for ultimate relief. Let's talk about the fancy tech, the stuff that makes you go, In the Ghost, tech is integrated seamlessly. It's there to assist the driver and augment the luxury experience without distracting from the primary goal, driving pleasure. You have all the expected assists, but the showstopper is the bespoke audio system. 18 speakers, 1,300 watts of purity and acoustic clarity. Its technology bows to the materials. The S800 flips that script. Its tech is the raison d'etre. It uses the Huawei Sound Ultimate series, a 2,920-watt monster with an astonishing 43 speakers. That's more speakers than some home theater systems. The S800 uses algorithms to create independent sound isolation zones, meaning the front passengers can blast death metal while the rear occupants enjoy a film in silence. For the driver, the 3-screen digital cockpit and 76-inch AR HUD provide all necessary information, while privacy features automatically hide call alerts and personal data from the central screen if multiple passengers are detected. Then, there's the 40-inch projector screen that folds down from the ceiling in the back, serving not just as entertainment, but also a privacy partition. And for the front passenger, a dedicated 16-inch display, because why should everyone else have all the fun? Furthermore, it's bristling with sensors, 4 LiDAR units plus 32 other sensors, powering its advanced intelligent driving system. And while the Ghost relies on its robust connectivity for features, the S800 takes it a step further with integrated satellite communication, so you can literally make calls from the middle of nowhere. The Ghost parks the old-fashioned way, with a subtle 360-degree camera and a prayer. Its all-wheel steering helps, but the valet still earns their tip by wrestling this massive machine into a space. It's a process, defined by a dignified slowness. The S800 laughs at this. Not only does its crab walk capability allow it to move sideways, but it also features a fully automated parking system powered by its AI suite. It can literally find a space, move diagonally into it, and you can get out and watch it happen via a dedicated app. Parking is no longer a manual process, it's a demonstration of robotic superiority. Now, let's talk philosophy and sales, because this is where the plot thickens. Rolls-Royce, with its Ghost, isn't chasing volume. It's chasing legacy, bespoke perfection, and an exclusivity that only money can buy. It intentionally keeps production numbers low, typically around 6,000 units globally for its entire lineup each year. It doesn't release monthly sales for the Ghost because its customers aren't buying a car, they're commissioning a work of art, a statement that says, "I've arrived, and I did it with a V12. Its price tag, hovering around $500,000, ensures it remains a plaything for the ultra-wealthy. The Maextro S800, on the other hand, is a luxury disruptor. It's priced between $98,000 USD and $145,000 USD in China, which is a colossal difference. It's bringing features and a level of digital opulence previously unseen at this price point. It wants to take luxury to the masses, or at least the relatively affluent masses. And its sales figures reflect this ambition. Over 12,000 orders in its first 3 months alone, and over 1,000 deliveries in its first full month of production. That's a volume that Rolls-Royce doesn't want to touch for its entire brand, let alone a single model. The S800 isn't just about moving people. It's about democratizing a certain kind of ostentatious, technologically forward luxury. It's about being seen as the smart, future-proof choice without needing a trust fund the size of a small country. So, what does this all mean for the future of luxury cars? It means the game has fundamentally changed. While Rolls-Royce will undoubtedly continue to build masterpieces of analog engineering and bespoke craftsmanship, the Maextro S800 proves that the future of luxury isn't necessarily about tradition or heritage. It's about raw computational power, digital immersion, and features that feel like they're pulled straight from a sci-fi movie. The very definition of luxury is being rewritten, and whether you like it or not, the V12 might just be the horse and buggy of tomorrow's ultra-luxury landscape. The irony? In the future, the real flex might not be owning the car that's made of handcrafted wood, but the one whose operating system never lags. Ladies and gentlemen, China is here.